kinda wonder if I need to heal after that fight, but I mean, we only went into one little battle. How bad could it be? Oh hey, I'm expecting to see you hang out in here. On guard, bringing your worst. I'm not scared. Recaps all the times the random Groudon and Tyranitar pop up in a random Mook battle. Maybe one fear. Alright. If that's your best move, I've probably picked the right Pokemon to do that to. Maybe I'm jumping the gun a little bit. All I know is that this Carvana is probably going to go down to like 1, maybe 2 Shadow Rushes because it's a Carvana. Yeah. I think I would have knocked it out even without the Meditate boost. Let's try Shadow Rushing you one more time. Make use... I just want to make use out of that poison to some degree. Oh, Charmeleon got kind of hurt from... a lot more hurt than I remember from the battle from before, so... maybe we should stop by the Pokemon Center after this fight. Just because it's right over there. There's no reason to waste an item on it. Alright. Battle complete. Well, maybe because they're all expert trainers. Try to enjoy peace and quiet. Why did you decide to ransack the one place where all the Pokemon trainers go when they want to retire? That might be your problem there, little miss. I don't like to talk about viewer count too often, but I was getting a little discouraged that it feels like forever since anyone stopped by to say hi. Even when I do Pokemon Go streams, I occasionally get people to stop by in the chat. But with this, even though I thought that it'd be bringing something that I enjoy and spicing it up in a way to help other people enjoy it too, I don't think there's been a single time since I started live streaming this series that anyone's talked in this chat. I have not really gotten a single chat message in the whole process of doing this Colosseum randomizer thing. But, I'm jumping the gun a little bit. So I guess that was another reason why I kind of want to take a break with it, because I do record this for YouTube, but especially after the last stream, I think my backlog is so huge that I could definitely afford to take a little break from Colosseum and play something else. Maybe something that more people will enjoy, that I'll still enjoy myself. I don't know. I get the feeling that trying to stream Mario Party, especially without Pokemon Go as a distraction, would have the same results as a Colosseum randomizer, because with the randomizer, there's at least a different twist to it. There's also the fact that probably everyone who was on the randomizer trend already moved on to the next game, but I don't care. I enjoy the array games, and it's been forever since I've last been able to enjoy one, so I really wanted to jump in and do it. So I don't regret doing this series. I just wonder... I was just debating of if I was streaming it too frequently. If I should slow down the Colosseum hype train a little and try to... because it's not like there isn't other video games I can enjoy. But I haven't even gotten to the whole point of the story. Part of the reason why I decided to actually do it today was I was on YouTube or I was on Twitter and I was gonna make a tweet of just promoting some of the videos. When I took a look and actually saw that I was gonna promote that the Colosseum randomizer was starting, so if anyone missed the videos, they'd be able to go back and see them. And I've seen that the Colosseum randomizer is actually doing pretty well on YouTube. So I was actually pretty happy about that in of itself. Also oh man, we really need to get Eruption unlocked, so Charmeleon can really start strutting his stuff and actually being a monster. But yeah, I guess it kind of just like motivated me, seeing like the praise that I got, the fact that like it was getting more views on YouTube than my typical content. Like, maybe I just don't pay attention enough, and I just assume nobody watches me. But even just seeing like 5 to 7 views on a YouTube video, I know that's small in the grand scheme of content creators, but that is pretty big for me, especially because I'm so used to just like, if I'm not doing something very mainstream Pokemon, seeing it not do very hot, to the point where I just accepted it and stopped caring if anyone watches me or not, and just do whatever. But actually seeing that people were enjoying the stuff I was doing, that just filled me with a lot of joy. And it goes off on tangents, like, I was looking into Celeste and, like, the bonus episode I did for Celeste, just talking all about assist mode. That's, like, freaking crazy. Like, I think it had, like, over 1,000 views, which is nuts for any sort of content I make in 2000. Like, especially for a 2020 video, but, like, I don't think I've seen videos hit the 1,000 mark since, like, 2015, and only because, like, YouTube algorithm just seems to, like, keep throwing my old content up on the stream over and over and over again, to the point where, even though it's probably hot garbage because it's so old, that's the only thing people see from me on that platform. Where was I while I was healing? Oh yeah. I mean, oh, I forgot about you. I thought we were right at the, not exactly a boss, but the major person we were fighting in this area. I forgot you existed. You and your hiding in the ceiling shenanigans. I guess I had to leave me room for more story time. Where was I, Celeste? Yeah, like, I was pretty happy to see that just... I feel like Celeste would be kind of niche compared to some of the other content I do. So it made me really happy to see that I was doing so well. I mean, I'm not going to be coy. I know exactly why it's doing as well as it is, and it's a little less flattering if I reveal why that is. It is pretty much just people trying to look up information about the assist mode. And from what I've seen from the analytics, it doesn't seem like too many people were satisfied with what they saw, but I do appreciate people actually giving it the chance, actually seeing it. And it's actually got a few likes, which is also kind of rare for my content, so I'll take it. I mean, like, if like 1,000 people see something, and even if only like 5 of them like it, that's still pretty good in my eyes. And I guess oh yeah, I was gonna bring up Golden Sun, because, like, that's a freaking 5-year-old... The original Golden Sun, I think, is like a 10-year-old LP. Yeah, for some... And for some reason the algorithm decides to just keep throwing it up there, and people keep seeing it despite it being so old. And it's kinda nuts, but I'm not complaining. I think it's like specifically the Citadel Isles stuff, which is kinda like the optional dungeon with that game's super boss. For some reason people keep going back to that stuff, and it just made me happy to see people enjoying Golden Sun content in of itself. Yeah, I know, it's probably real cheesy, maybe a little vain to just keep talking about things, but it just made me so happy today. So I feel like I gotta talk about it a little bit, because, like, especially if I'm just going with whatever's on my mind, because that literally made my day to just see so many people like the things I do. Like, I'll admit there was periods of times that I felt like I was just putting all this extra work into playing something when I could just be enjoying it myself. But seeing other people enjoy it kind of just makes it all worthwhile. And it ties back to, like, the podcast I do, of course the streaming I'm doing now, and even things like art and stuff not related to all of it. So yeah, that's why I'm really streaming. That's probably why I'm really streaming Colosseum Randomized today, because I know that even if... Do I really want to backtrack all the way to the healing machine? Well, considering I can't use an item on you, that's going to be my only way to heal up for Alligator and have them ready for this fight. And I would like to... BRB. I know Egon's like standing down this criminal right at the peak of the moment, but it's an RPG. Nothing bad's gonna happen if I step away for a tiny bit. And he's back again in about time too. Now let's see who's in the mood to get their butt kicked. You, who are you and what are you doing here? We cannot answer that. I see you are a senior, but I can't allow you to interfere in our affairs. Ahaha. Now, someone so old shouldn't overdo it. I am not a robot. Don't take me for a fool. I'll have you know I was once hailed the most powerful trainer. That isn't all either. I have command with whom I've been through, thick and thin. This is the first Pokemon I've got, and it's been with me ever since. Okay, Pikachu, we haven't battled this much in a while. Let's keep focused. Oh, what a riveting development in the plot. I hope the randomizer doesn't ruin it by giving Pikachu... make Pikachu something besides a Pikachu. What do you know? Pikachu's a Pikachu, and Hitmontop... It didn't show the animation of it being a Shadow Pokemon. Interesting. You know, I could have sworn, because I have seen other randomizers of this, I could have sworn that this fight played out differently, and there was no Pikachu. I could have sworn there was a whale lore of this. I know, like, everyone has a different, probably used a different quote-unquote seed, but I was not expecting, like, I was not expecting it to be exactly the same as Vanilla Colosseum. It also completely killed the joke that I was gonna foreshadow there. Didn't I already say it? Oh man, shouldn't overdo it. How dare you! You'll never get away with this. Ah, now here's someone who may show me a more enjoyable time. Very well, on guard. I swear, if it's another frickin' Shadow Hitmontop after we just snagged a Shadow Hitmontop from Mirror B. Well, I guess we're not gonna find out because... Is the randomizer broken? Maybe it's my imagination, because I haven't played this game forever, but I could have sworn that this was the same lead that he had in Vanilla Colosseum. I'm not crazy, right? Oh, also... Flappy's got all of his moves. Nice. Ugh. Well, let's get rid of the Wynot, and then I can call and get the ability to Spore back, as critting Shadow Rushes would be pretty handy to get rid of this thing as quickly as possible. Also, I just remember it should be a randomizer, so it shouldn't have counter. So if that's the case, I'm getting a little bit worried over nothing. But it should definitely still have Shadow Tag, and that would be annoying, especially if we want to play around the other Pokemon on the team. So I don't regret my choices of just trying to get rid of this Wynot as quickly as possible. Oh hey, it has counter. The move that it wouldn't have if it was literally anything besides what it would normally be in Pokemon Colosseum. Alright, now I gotta be careful who I send in, because whoever I send in is gonna be trapped until we get rid of this. Why? I'm a fool. I mean, in my defense, I shouldn't have been able to... I couldn't have planned for this. I couldn't have planned for the predictable in a world where everything's supposed to be unpredictable. Alright, at least if I taunt this thing, then I don't have to worry about it countering me anymore. And I think I can actually put it in a situation where it can't hurt me. Assuming I remember how taunt and treats counter and mirror coat correctly. My god. It's another Shadow Hitmontop. The randomizer is broken. Oh dear. That's why I don't go with the basic one. The very first one at the top of the list. Cool. That's the last move I want you to use, so I'm really glad I decided to taunt you just in time. Alright. Unfortunately, my Spore has died. Thankfully, we have a backup plan. Just gotta find a way to get you out here with as little trouble as possible. Do a Shadow Rush. Alright, I'm gonna try a Shadow Rush. Crush Claw you out of here. Because I just remember I can't swap. I can't get Butterfree out here without letting a Pokemon faint until I get rid of that Why Not anyways. So Silph Scarf boosted Crush Claw should take it out. Keyword being should. Life doesn't always work the way you planned. Unfortunately, I planned for that. Alright. I really don't want to do that again though, but this Why Not really needs to go like yesterday. At least we're working the purification bar down significantly. So one. Perfect. Oh, that actually like stops? I didn't know static stopped the triple kick animation, because I was pretty confident that it always did 3 from at least what all my childhood memories indicated. Oh well. You know, though, this would be a perfect thing to bullet seed spam. I'm sorry, Scout. Our future member of the Cotton Army kind of beat you to the punch. You can't be called Cotton Falcon as well. That would be like 3 Cotton Falcons in all the lore of Jackie K playthroughs. We gotta spice it up somehow. But you are definitely going to be part of the Cotton family. I just gotta figure out what to go with that, preferably before I purify you. Which could be a little tough because you're actually doing a very good job getting out of there with the purification and all that. I was gonna like tie the fact that you felt like a more defensive Flaffy than the other ones that I've used in the past. But I can't really think of something good in the heat of the moment. Alright. Well, actually, you probably resist triple kick really well, so I'm just gonna get you in here now. Do I Crush Claw? I actually would like it to do anything besides physical moves, so I know this won't KO it at the very least. Now the question is, do I draw this out, be boring but safe and minimize spam, or do I just go for it? Actually, oh that's right, you have Shadow Rush, and so that might be a bit of a problem. So what am I doing? Like, if I got Pokeballs to spare, I might as well start throwing them now. This feels like cheating, especially... It's not cheating if it's in the game, is the mindset some people would carry. Alright. Do I potion up? I'll feel like a fool if I use a potion and this actually works first try though, so let's just see. It's paralyzed. It's in the green, but it's paralyzed. And I'm using an Ultra Ball. I feel pretty good about this throw. Well, I guess I got a little too carried away. Nah, it's fine. We'll whittle it down a little bit more. Like, that in of itself will probably be enough. I'm just gonna be a little... That was the downside, though. Freaking taking out Scout before I could, like, get myself to be safe. Well, at least Suicune should be bulky enough to take a few hits. And actually, if I find myself in a pinch, I can always Memento to really make sure this thing doesn't try to hurt me anymore. But I feel pretty... Got like 5 Ultra Balls, and by 5 I mean infinite. Let's check another one at it. I don't think Charge does anything in Gen 3, especially because they have no electric moves, but what else am I gonna do with this turn? It should get caught now, and I won't even get a chance to do the move anyways. See? A 1 shake, a 2 shake. Keep in mind, we're not even a fourth of the way through the game yet, and things are already breaking out of Ultra Balls when they're fully paralyzed. And this is a Pokemon from Vanilla Colosseum. Like this, you would be fighting this Hitmontop normally, even if you don't have a randomizer. Honestly though, this is where the fun of it is. Like, it actually feels like challenge and Pokemon done right. I mean, it is still kind of tied to the RNG, unfortunately. So, it does still have that problem, but trying to, like, fight off a Pokemon while keeping it alive is more obvious in a 2v2 situation. Because right now, this is exactly like fighting a legendary Pokemon in the main series game. But, like, when you have a partner also attacking, because it's a full-fledged trainer battle and not just a wild Pokemon, it just gets a lot more interesting in my humble opinion. I don't think I can get anything with Mimic that would be useful. And I don't have any items. I'm gonna just cross my fingers and hope third time's the charm. Even though nothing has changed health-wise or anything from the last one. Well, it did one Shell Rush, so it should have slightly less health. Let's hope that's enough. Hey, when I stop counting down, it actually works. So, we're the proud owner of 2 Shadow Hitmontops. It's like freaking Pokemon Go all over again. Alright. I've been instructed to capture Celebi, then destroy Relic Stone. But matters have not gone according to plan. This has not been the code. I shall return immediately to Mount Battle to inform Dockman. Now game, can you do me a slight favor? I know we get teleported back sometime soon, but can I please pick up that Eon file beforehand? I mean, at least it's good for the plot that we got to see Pikachu face off against Hitmontop. But I know for some reason my version of the randomizer didn't work there, but I have seen other people's randomizers where that did work, and they were freaking fighting like a Shadow Whale Lord. That's one example that I could think of. Those crooks, they say we're capturing Celebi and destroying the Relic Stone. Why? There must be some connection. Maybe, I should say, there's some connection between Celebi and the Shadow Pokemon. Oh no, that's no good. We came here because we thought you would know something, Grandpa. Sorry to disappoint you. Oh yes, didn't we have a stone tablet? It had something to do with the relic carved into it. Ah yes, we did have such a stone tablet. Now, where could I put it away? Let me go look for it upstairs. It may take some time, so be patient. While she's looking, you might try to gather more information on Celebi. Go see the old man named Sinur. He lives now with a Pokemon on the hill. He's the authority when it comes to Celebi. That is a few numbers. Oh yeah, he's the guy I was pointing out before, this like funny joke about old people forgetting things that may not have aged well. I don't know if we're quite at the point where we can't make fun of that yet. But I personally don't really find it funny anymore, so maybe because I'm starting to get older, and even before I was getting older, I can relate to forgetting the most trivial things. And Alzheimer's is a legit disease, so maybe that's the other reason why realizing that Alzheimer's is a legit disease. When you realize that something's a disease, it kind of takes the humor out of it. And that topic is done. We are cutting it and moving on.